Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I got this evening in the Zon. Sometime during the anniversary, I got this in one of my rolls, or maybe I got it in a post-round crate, but I'm pretty sure it was a roll. Regardless, I like it. It's another one of the F-91 era suits, so it flies, it has a beam shield for parrying, it also has the Shot Lancer with the attendant machine gun, which is a really nice weapon. And it also has the high-speed mobile shooting skill that Sananju has, which means that when you activate it, you have about a minute once per life where you can be firing your machine gun or your shot lancer while boosting. And firing the shot lancer while boosting ignores maneuver arm. So that is a nice thing. That is very useful. And it also has a wrist beam gun, which I had forgotten existed, so I'm trying to get a little more use out of. So, and yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, sorry, because I think I stunned number 4 while they were trying to take out that person that just got up. And yeah, I think that's a cannon gun coming after me, which, yeah, that thing is scary. I do have it. I'm working on a request with it that hopefully will be seen soon. Let's see, tried to shield bash at Gustav Karl, and didn't quite make it. But between the two of us, we got it. So yeah, that is the relatively new 650 Sturmgallus. So I think that's the 4. Yeah, I think it's the level 4. Either way, it is now in the game, and I imagine it does pretty ridiculous melee damage. So I'm just trying to sneak in the kill, if I'm being totally honest. We have managed to get a decent lead. We basically won the first wipe, more or less. And I was going to try and hang back and get repairs, but they came around the corner a little too quick. So, but not a big deal. We are still in the lead. The mass production New Gundam and New Gundam FF type, I believe, or MP New FF type, fin funnel type, uh, both just got buffed. So at some point, hopefully, I will get round with those post buff. But yeah, so far so good. Going to jump back in and see where I can be useful, but I don't do a lot of flying on this round. Some here and there, but I don't know that I make particularly good use of it. I'm certainly still not good at you know just going into drop mode temporarily and then following up. But and I guess Gustav Karl, I think it must have auxiliary power which I forgot if so, because I was only doing like 10 damage per shot with the machine gun while it was down. Either that or just the damage reduction on that shield is just that good. I'm not sure which. Regardless, yeah, I had to wait a little bit for it to get back together and to be able to do anything about it. And yeah, here I am I should have gone over their heads and into the tunnel. Instead, I tried to make a dash back for my side of the map, which is not going to go well. Yeah, like I don't know probably the cannon gun, because yeah, that was a thing. Yep. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I should have, like I said, I should have gone over the into the tunnel, because I don't know that they have many, if any, flyers, and I probably could have gotten a good lead on them if I'd done that. But when you're trying to escape being surrounded, you don't have a lot of time to think, and I didn't. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Unbelievable is the tell that used to be My God. And yeah, I think You're the Best is now thanks for the assist, something like that. So yeah, they changed some of the tells that get used a lot for sarcasm, but sarcasm is an eternal, unstoppable force, and I don't really see the new ones being immune to it. So I'm sure that things will get ultimately get you know abused until they change them again. But such is life. They should just give us mobile suit gestures, like Souls game style, in place of the tells. Just like you can just gesture to people in your mobile suit, and that's how the communication works. That would still end up in like funny rudeness. So I'm good with that. But hey, yep, cannon gun. I should not have gone up after that alone. So looks like Sturm Gallus is following up though. So No worries. Hopefully, if it can get a hold of it, it can probably kill it. Though, in terms of like just resilience and ability to cope with raids, I'd say the cannon gun's pretty high up there in terms of supports. Not as good as the Big Nagina, but of course available at $100 cost. Somebody said they saw enemy infantry. I think they were talking about point A, but just to be sure, while I'm not actively engaged in fighting anywhere, I figured I'd throw a few shot lancers into the base in the hopes of, hopefully stopping a bomb plant. But yeah, I think I'm a little early on that. I think there is a bomb plant, but it comes later. Let's see. But we are leading still. Not a huge lead, but at 650, it's a couple of kills worth at least. Gustav Karl really does look good in blue. I want to, kind of want to get the new high grade when it comes out next year. Just because, yeah, I like that color of blue, and I wanted to get a Gustav Karl eventually anyway. So, that thing's going to be massive. If it's designed to stand up against the Messer, it's going to be huge. Yes, and this is, once again, when I remember that the shield bash can be punished by a counter tackle. So, yeah. And yeah, shield burned out, but it will be back up shortly. It will cool down if you, gradually, if you switch back off of it. So, yeah. Let's see, got that kill. And what else we got? Well, our base is taking fairly heavy damage, but we are pretty well organized at least. Decided to go over the side and see if there was anybody I could get a bead on. No, but I'll shoot the base just because I can. Need more practice. Need more practice shooting in the air anyway. But yeah, somebody said tighten our defenses. It is excellent advice because there's only a minute left and we're ahead by 5,000 points, but with a base that is very, very weak and, well, on its last third of health and at these costs and these levels, that's not difficult to do in 40 seconds. It's not difficult to do in 20 seconds, depending on what is there. So, yeah, said fall back for now. I think it's good advice. I'm going to just kind of... somebody's saying fall back for now. They were falling back a little further than I thought they meant. So, but since I am small and I have a piercing weapon, I have an advantage here. I can stay nearby, I can get repairs, and I can take pot shots at things. And we've talked before, I think, about how the base in particular seems to alter the trajectory of physical projectiles with piercing. And matter of fact, beams with piercing sometimes too. But yeah, I think you could see, I don't think I should have been able to hit the rocket from there, but I sure did. So yeah, round is now over. I'm just going to try and run down this double Zeta and, got some damage in against it, but the round is done and we did it. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with that one. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I got 4440, out damaged by the Gyaradoga, I believe it is, but 6 and 3 and 91,000. I will take that. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Pretty sure the Dinanzan is another member of the Doesn't Have a Modern Model Kit Club, which, maybe we'll get some new F91 stuff sometime soon, but, I doubt it's super high priority. I also keep looking at the chest design and thinking, okay, yeah, you could probably do good Shadow Gundam, aka Gundam Spiegel colors with this, so, I may give that a shot at some point.